We're learning more tonight about a pattern of domestic violence by the man accused of shooting and killing a woman outside a daycare Friday morning. Back in March of 2021, a woman 4 months pregnant with Orlando Mitchell's son told police he strangled her, told her to get rid of their baby, and threatened to kill her. Well, Mitchell was just charged Thursday with violating a protective order from that case. The shooting happened around 7:30 yesterday morning outside Charity Childcare on West 10th Street and North Holmes Avenue. A number of people, including children, witnessed the gunfire there. The coroner has not yet released the victim's name. 3 hours after the shooting, though, a 911 call from a bus stop near 10th and Delaware led police to the suspect, Orlando Mitchell. Police ordered the 33-year-old to drop the weapon, then shot Mitchell, who's now in the hospital. Police say they found 2 guns on him. He's being held on 2 warrants related to those prior domestic violence cases. And domestic violence survivors and advocates say this is exactly the type of tragedy they are working so hard to prevent. Our Logan Gay tonight talked with the director of Indy's domestic violence program through the Public Safety Foundation about their concerns.
This growing memorial is dedicated to the woman who was shot and killed outside of her kid's school. Her murder has domestic violence survivor advocates speaking up even louder.
If he would have been locked up, this wouldn't have happened.
Friday's tragedy has domestic violence survivors and advocates feeling hurt and angry.
It's hard for you to tell a victim to reach out to the system, and they see the system releasing these people.
Right now, the suspect in the shooting, Orlando Mitchell, is being held on 2 active warrants for domestic violence. One of those comes from a March 2021 incident involving the strangulation of a pregnant woman. He was charged with strangulation, domestic battery, and criminal confinement. He pleaded out to domestic battery and served 1 day and was put on probation. As part of the plea agreement, he was to have no contact with the woman and was given 26 weeks of domestic violence counseling. He was shot by police Friday after refusing to put down a rifle hours after the shooting at the daycare. The director of the Indianapolis domestic violence program, Danette Smith, believes the woman was failed by the system.
There's so many cases to where there's probation and all that's offered is a batter's intervention class. Like, it has to be more. This has to be taken serious, the same as any gun violence incident.
Smith doesn't want this event to discourage domestic violence victims from getting protection orders against abusers or reaching out to advocates for help.
Call me, pick up the phone, like, let's do this together. Let's talk to these detectives together. I'll write these letters with you to the prosecutor. I will hold your hand all the way through.
She says right now the community needs to focus on coming together to heal and advocate for more support for domestic violence survivors.
Everyone that's connected to this daycare, that's connected to this individual and those children are affected by this.
Community members plan to host a vigil for the victim at this location on Sunday at 5 p.m.